Sorry for the wait. If y'all miss me, it's your head on Joe Grim, MegaAbsol Dark 61. And I know, sorry for not uploading any scary stories for like a month or so. Yeah, it feels like it has been like a month since the last time I've made a scary story. And now that I think about it, yeah, I haven't uploaded any scary stories ever since the start of May. And you know what? At least the good thing is that there's only 1 month left, and only 1 month left until the last day of school. Yay! But still, the only there's only one problem. Yeah, I have to do my final exam next month. Yeah, that's just a rip off. But anyways, yeah, today I have a new scary story, which which you know which is from the scary stories to tell in the dark section, which this one's caught my attention, which I'm very interesting on what this story is about, which introducing Cold as Clay. I want Yeah, it's basically the title that's making me interesting, increasingly interesting. But let's see. But basically, all the description says a scary story for kids about a young girl whose father refuses to allow her to marry her lover. This tale is also sometimes known as the Ghost Rider and the Holland Handkerchief. It is based on a 17th century English ballad called The Suffolk Miracle. A version of this story appears in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And I have no idea what this picture was supposed to be. Like is this like supposed to be some kind of like a tombstone? Is that is that what you call it? Is that supposed to be like a tombstone? Because by the looks of it, by the picture, based on the picture, yes, I guess it is a tombstone. But anyways, yeah, without to say, let's get on with the story. And you ask for a story, you ask for a story, then you're gonna get one. Here's 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 Cold as Clay. Enjoy. There was a wealthy farmer who had a beautiful young daughter. He cared for her more than anything on earth and called her his heart's delight. Many young men came to visit her and ask for her hand in marriage, but she wasn't interested in any of them. Then one day she met a boy who worked in the stables and she fell in love with him. The boy came from a poor family and the farmer did not think he was a good enough match for his daughter. To keep them apart, he sent the girl to live with her uncle who had a farm 50 miles away. After the girl after the girl left, the boy fell into a deep depression, trying to forget about his lost love. He took a job as a sailor and went away to sea. On the voyage, the young man got sick and gradually wasted away. When he died, everyone said it was of a broken heart. When the farmer learned of the poor boy's fate, he felt so guilty that he could not bring himself to tell his daughter the terrible news. Unaware of his unaware of his lover's sad end, the girl continued to dream about the bright future they would someday spend together. Oh my god. Oh my god. A year passed, and one dark night there was a knock on her old uncle's door. When the girl opened the door, she found her lover standing there, holding the reins of a pale white horse. Your father asked me to come get you, he said. Is there anything wrong? Asked the girl. You'll see when we get there, he replied. He quickly packed some clothes and together they rode off on into the night. She sat behind him on the horse, her arms clutched tightly around his waist. The moon is bright and death is riding with us, he said. Are you not afraid? I am not I am not afraid because I am with you, she replied. The boy complained of a headache. She put her hand on his forehead. You're cold as clay, she said. I hope you're not ill. The girl tied her handkerchief around his head. They rode through the night, and before long, they reached the farm. The girl quickly got down from the horse and knocked on the door. Who's there? Her father demanded. It's your daughter, she replied. Didn't you send me? Didn't you send for me? No, I certainly did not, said her father. She turned to her lover, but he was gone, and so was the horse. They went into the stables and found the horse in a cold sweat and trembling with fear, but there was no sign of the boy. Terrified, her father finally broke down and told her the truth about her boyfriend's death. They went to see Jim's parents and decided to open his grave. When they lifted the lid of the coffin and appeared in the corpse, they saw that tied around his head was the girl's handkerchief. Okay. Okay, so basically that's okay, so it is not okay, so this picture it is not a tombstone. It's a it's a it's actually a coffin. I don't know why I thought why it's a tombstone. It's just it honestly just I don't know why I think that it looks like a tombstone. I don't know, but yeah, this thing. Okay, another thing. One thing I want to say to you guys is that when this story was talking about this girl's handkerchief, the handkerchief part. Yeah, the girl's handkerchief part. It reminds me of this once. It reminds me of this one William Shakespeare's poem story, Othello, where, well, yeah, I still remember how me and my English teacher and my friends in my English class used to read the book Othello by William Shakespeare, the legendary poet. Yes, yeah, that was like a few months ago, and I do know the part of the story where Iago, the main antagonist of the story, was basically like lying to Othello's making accusations about Othello about Othello's wife Desdemona cheating on him with Rodrigo or Cassio. I forgot. I forgot on who Iago was referring to that Desdemona was cheating with. It's been a long time since the last time I. It's been a long time since I read that book. But basically, if basically yeah, and Othello would get angry if and Othello was disappointed and angry and grieved, and when he saw Desdemona's handkerchief, he got angry. Yeah, Desdemona was carries a handkerchief, but yeah, okay, I don't know why I'm basically just talking about Othello. Well, I'll just end the video here. But this, so that was Cold as Clay. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll barely make any videos on this website, Scared for Kids. But well, who knows? Maybe I'll come back with another scary story in the next follow for tomorrow or later in the next few days or maybe week. But overall, this was really a nice, scary story. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. And I'll catch you up in the next video. Peace.